Sorry, you're watching 3, 2, 1, no, and we're playing Prey again!
I'm only a little bit terrified, but Allison gave me ice cream, so all is well.
Spooktober, guys, and you know what that means. Spooky.
Time to dress up and act crazy.
Woo!
This is the one month of the year we don't have to hide it.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so. Uh-oh. It's that chair. Ew. So what is it that we're trying to get into now?
You have to get through the door, and you can either find the key card or use the ventilation shaft, and I'm just like, I'm gonna barrel through the door and kill whatever's waiting on the blah blah blah. Personality, drift results, daily tasks, people. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of breeze through these, and if you guys have trouble, if you guys don't read as fast as I do, I should say, you should just pause and read the whole thing for yourself, because I have no intention of reading most of these all the way through. They seem kind of mundane. See Bellamy.
Flammability test canceled indefinitely.
What?
Did they like try to set us on fire last time?
Wait, that's me.
223. Fail, fail, fail. Is that's that one. We failed every single one of them.
Yeah. I wonder why. I wonder what you had to do to like.
I don't think there was anything that you could do.
Did you fail too?
I don't know. I've not seen the board.
This is the first time you saw the board?
Yeah, I didn't see the board when I played.
See, this is why you need to take, notes for me as a gamer, because I notice everything. You check all the places for paper. I'm guessing the paper's going to be important later. You only got one email. Simulation questions. I'll send you the white paper Alex and Morgan wrote. Here's the nutshell version for now. Gaining a new skill from a neuromod works similar to the way your brain creates new memories. In fact, it's impossible for now to separate the changes the mod makes from normal memory formation. So if I want to strip the neuromod that makes you play piano like Gustav Littner, I'll reset your brain back to the moment before you first installed it. They want Morgan's mind pristine to receive the prototype neuromod. That means going way the hell back. Hence the apartment sim. Users are dedicated to their science, is all I can say. Hit me up for lunch later. Huh.
Well. So we just repeat it and repeat it and repeat it.
Huh. That one looks scared.
It can phase through the wall. Or something.
That was it. Typhon Panther Phantasmus. Keep moving.
Keep moving.
These guys scare the ever-living crap out of me.
Yeah?
Oh yeah. They're also like horrible to try to. Oh, you get a new weapon there.
I do?
Yes. I'll tell you, use this thing sparingly unless you desperately, desperately need to.
Glue cannon. The Transstar glue cannon. I don't know how to say that. Sort of
Jellifoam lattice organism.
Jellifoam lattice organism obstructor. I didn't know it was jellifoam. I thought it was like something else. Disables and or immobilizes targets without harming them. The glue can extinguish flames and temporarily stop electric arcs. When hardened, glue can also be used as a climbable platform. Huh. So I want to go back to wrench because it's just trusty.
You can set it for a quick change too.
How do I do that?
Hit this. And then you're gonna.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And then you go up to your wrench. You don't have your wrench. Your wrench, you want to set it on that one. So all you have to do is quick change.
I see.
Yes. It's really interesting setup. It's really, really interesting. It's kind of difficult to get used to because it's not really the same as everything else. But I just saw a mimic. I'm gonna go out on a limb and suggest that you sneak around. Because they're all gonna attack you at once they see you.
I wish they would just change into something, and that way they wouldn't. Like that.
Morgan, there, in the foyer. Grab the neuromod you see in the display case. Normally it's a fake, but I swapped in a real one for you. The neuromods are critical. You won't survive without using them to install new aptitudes. I've already updated your transcribe with the list you requested. Take a look.
I'm keeping it on the Phantom. It's kind of worrying me.
I didn't have problems when I played in this room with the Phantom.
Okay. Transferring Phantom allows you to learn new skills and abilities. Press. Yeah, back to open. Okay. Oh.
Definitely do leverage one because you're gonna need it.
What? What? No, no. I think not. Oh, God. I am not putting needles anywhere near my eye. Oh, that's gross. Oh, it is really gross.
That'll be useful if you run into barricades or doors with no power.
Yeah.
Now, let's get you to
The reason that I told you that is because I did something different that wasn't that important, and I kept having to go a different route and kept dying, like, really badly.
What'd you get? What'd you get?
I can't remember. I think it was, like, hacking or something.
I'm gonna leave the Phantom. Where do I go now?
Into that room.
Okay. Oh, the map.
So, you never did tell me favorite scary story, favorite spooky story.
Spooky story. One time, I don't know if you guys are ready for this story. One time we made s'mores and there was no chocolate.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Oh my god. That was horrible.
I used to listen to a bunch of creepypastas, but the only one that really sticks out of my mind that I can tell well, like, isn't scary. It's just really, really, really gross. I remember one about splinters. It's kind of scary, but it's more of a gross out factor too. I'm not. It's really easy to like jump scare me, but a lot of actual stuff doesn't freak me out that much.
I know one that I actually read when I was a kid, and I probably shouldn't have. It terrified the crap out of me because it takes place in West Virginia.
Oh yeah?
And it's the story about how bears got their stubby tails. Okay. So this,
Oh, I do have a scary story I could tell, and I've actually, it's part of my life. It's like a real story that's kind of creepy.
yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Go for it.
So my Aunt Heather down in South Carolina, my Aunt Heather down in South Carolina has property out in the middle of nowhere. It's where her house is, right? And the hell?
You made it.
Anyway,
Ready for your first real view of the world?
yeah. Anyway, we found out a couple months ago that not even like a mile from her house was this other property that this man owned, and this man took people to that like would pick up couples or just young women and take them to his property and torture them to death. They found like 15 bodies.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And they interviewed the guy, and they were talking to the people he talked to all the time, and they were just like, we never would have known. He was some of our best friends, you know. He was just a really normal guy. He was actually out killing people.
That's...
And it's an actual story. Like, I didn't make that up. We found that out. So that was freaky.
You're not on Earth.
I'm not on Earth.
I thought you'd have more of a reaction to that, because when I saw it, I was like, oh my god, that's awesome!
Well,
Careful. You need to get to your office. I've updated your map. There's a video you need to... I know you have a lot of questions.
to be completely honest, space scares the crap out of me. Like, dying in space is right up there with, like, a lot of my fears.
Really?
Really.
Wow. I am not the same. I love space.
Like, I'm not scared of all space. It depends on the situation. Like modern space travel, when there's still a lot that can go wrong, and there, debris in space and all this stuff that's flying at millions of miles per hour and stuff like that. That scares the crap out of me. If you play games like Mass Effect, I'd totally be down to like get in a ship and be in cryo sleep for like 600 years and colonize a planet. That'd be really cool. I just don't like the idea of being like
In space rather than on a planet.
in space.
Outside of gravitational pull.
Exactly.
Then
But
you
yeah,
found
one
your
time I
office.
was in physics class, and at the end of the year,
Attention. Station leadership has issued an alert. All personnel should report to muster stations immediately and await further instructions.
but at the end of the year, my physics teacher put in the movie Gravity, which is pretty accurate in math and science-wise, which was interesting.
The lift is broken. The system is telling me it's fine. It's just... the diagnostic code is changing every time I make a request. I'll let you know if I find a workaround.
But Gravity, at the very beginning, this woman is swinging around in this arm in the middle of space, and there's a lot of screaming, and the camera's moving around, and I got physically sick right there in the classroom, because I was terrified, and it was just a lot of stuff I couldn't take all at once.
Situations where they team up like you, on this like you, or on you like this, you want to use your gun.
Fun. I'll use a gun next time.
Okay, that's fine. I find it easier to just shoot them, freeze them, and then kill them.
Day one, I had dropped off my dog at the groomer. Her name was Eliza. It means joy. I said goodbye and walked a few blocks to get some cafe bots near the park. Some jets flew over very low, and the sound was so loud it made me jump. I don't know where they were from, but they were bristling with bombs and rockets. Everyone was looking up, and the sound of the jets was echoing off the building, but we could not see them anymore. The sky was clear, and I could see pink smoke rising from the direction of the stadium. When the sirens started, I had not heard them since my childhood. Some people stood confused, but my instinct told me to run. Run away from the stadium. Run away from Eliza. Some people were running with me, but we didn't know where to go. I saw a policeman directing people into the basement of a restaurant. I think it was an old bomb shelter. I looked up at the sky again and saw an airliner who was not military, I'm certain. I think it was going to the airport. While I watched it turn into glitter without a sound, it was just gone. A man near me began to curse. I fell down and hit my head on the street. Do we take the elevator?
No, you can't take the elevator. That's not working. You have to go through there, through the shuttle bay, or no, up the stairs to your side.
Hello, turret.
I think they're those stairs. Let me see the other stairs. Try the other stairs.
Human Resources Sales Division. So I'm gonna guess it's up here.
Good morning, Talos. Warning. Tampering with administrative controls on workstations or keypads may result in electric shock. If you're having trouble accessing a system, please send a help alert to security.
can't go in here. Let's try over here for a little bit. Maybe we'll find a key card.
You have to be careful because his phantoms will hide from you as well. Not just the mimics.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, and you've not encountered one yet. And learned how to kill it. So. I would just be very careful because they introduced it to you, but they didn't, like, you haven't encountered it yet.
Right.
So the way that I played may have just been the experience that I had. I don't know exactly how random the appearances of these games are, or of these things are. Because I noticed a couple of different ones than what you've encountered.
Okay.
So.
I guess I should have guessed this was the right direction considering how many enemies were guarding this area.
Yeah. This place will be important later.
It will.
Yes. Like directly after your office, I believe.
Okay.
But you can either find the key card or you can go somewhere else. The key card's gonna be much more difficult to find. It's gonna take much longer. And I realize I keep giving you hints and stuff, but I only have hints up to so far. Then it's an experience for both of us. You can't get in there.
Did I get a key card for this place? I did.
Just make note of where it is. You don't need to be in here yet.
Breathing? We're just gonna slowly back away and leave.
That's probably a good idea.
What was that thing?
That was a phantom.
Oh.
Big bad scary phantom.
Like, are there different levels of phantoms?
Oh yes. What you just walked into was almost the equivalent of me starting out Skyrim and immediately running into a dragon that killed me.
Huh.
So, I was not aware that you could do this in this game. I literally just followed the story and what it told me to do
Oh yeah.
and collected on my way.
No, I'm a scavenging gamer. I want to walk around and see what there is to see and grab what there is to grab and, you know, have advanced materials as I can. My first time I played Mass Effect 2. And I didn't pay attention to most of the, tutorial. And so I got to one point where I just couldn't win and I couldn't figure out why I was winning. And so I went back to my last save point and was looking around for different things that could help me win at this one mission. And I found out you can upgrade your equipment and your gear and everything. And so I had gone 3/4 of the game without fixing or upgrading anything.
Huh.
And it finally just wouldn't let me go any further. Well, this is from me. I'm trusting you with my brain. You do good work. Hopefully that continues. Listen, if the tests don't go well, something happens, let Alex know that I know this wasn't his fault. I signed up for this. Also, if your tests drag on, consider moving your office down to Sin. Less hassle, and you can always move back after we celebrate our success. Huh.
I don't know why, but this is one of those types of deals where, you know, sometimes you can just you get anxious about.
The code to your office is 0451.
I get kind of anxious about, you know, how I get anxious about, like, when I'm not the person driving and I'm kind of just like, yeah.
Yeah?
This is the same deal. Like, I'm getting extremely anxious because I'm not the one.
Why are you getting anxious? It's so you've already played this.
I know. That's why I'm getting anxious.
You perplex me. And in the strangest way.
Welcome back. This has been your home for the last 3 years.
It's different than my playthrough.
The video should
Yeah,
be on your workstation.
Freaks me out, man. Because my playthrough freaked me out.
I think you worry too much. Viewers can note that I am the laid back one out of the two of us. Good morning, Morgan. I got the plan you requested. It's in your safe. Oh, cool. Hello, Morgan. Should clear things up. Make sure you're done with the play.
I would read your emails before you.
What's with that music? Can I change that? Like, oh?
Mm-mm. This is where all of your stuff is going to come in handy that you collected.
Yeah.
Put it all in that machine.
All of it?
Yep.
Why? But it recycles it.
Yeah, put all of it other than the food into that machine. And you can put some of the machine because it's going to, you can take the stuff, it compacts it, and you can take the stuff to build new weapons and stuff. Recycle? And then take it to the other machine.
Do I have to do that first? Or can I watch the video first? Or how does that work?
The video will shut down everything.
Oh. Operator dispenser.
Like, you want to just do this before you get into the story. You want to make more glue canisters. 100%.
Do I, like, wait.
Your wrench doesn't break.
Oh, does that make a new wrench or upgrade it?
That makes a new wrench.
Oh.
Okay, you need as many glue canisters as you possibly can.
Place, crackle, and glue and slap.
Create.
Oh. What's this do?
Oh, it's operator. Believe that they'll like give you health and stuff like that. So if you just want to use that or try to use it, I don't know if it'll.
Look, it's so neat. I got stuff. Alright, I probably gotta go watch that video file now.
January's gonna throw a fit
Why?
if you don't. She won't actually throw a fit. She's a robot after all.
I thought it happened for a reason. You passed me in the hall today, you looked through me as if you're angry at something I did. Tell me, we can talk about it. Pretend you don't even know who I am isn't going to help. Let's have to work together. Mika. Morgan, as requested, your terminal logs are set to automatically forward to your suite and your crew quarters as the supplies from hardware set up. Let me know if they get to you right or not. I'll get it resolved. Let me know if there's anything else I can do. I'll hold down this work. Okay. So, let's just...
Turn around. The looking glass.
Oh, hello.
Hello, Morgan. Tough day, right? If I'm talking to myself, it must be. Your memory's shot full of holes, I know. I'm sorry, but it's permanent. So the first thing you need to know is you can trust January. It's an operator, a sort of backup of you and me. It knows what you've forgotten. We've been testing a new kind of neuromod based on the Typhon organisms, mapping their neural patterns onto ours. Problem is, when you uninstall a neuromod, it resets your memory back to the moment you first put it in. That's why you forget. There's supposed to be a process that brings you back up to speed between test runs. But someone could just skip that part, turn a single day into your entire life. Well, that's exactly what Alex did. The question is, why? You're not going to like what I have to say next.
What? Hey! Hey!
Nope, nope.
I thought I found every one of those damn videos. Sorry, but I can't let you listen to that. Not until I've had a chance to explain everything in person. For now, just... Damn it. I have to go. Just sit tight. Please.
How about no?
I want to listen to me more than I feel inclined to listen to you.
Yeah.
Sorry, Morgan. Alex cut us off from the Looking Glass servers. Time to improvise. I suggest you search Dr. Calvino's workshop in the hardware labs. He invented the Looking Glass technology. You might find a way to restore the server connections there. I'm looking for another way to help you in the meantime. Good luck.
Pardon the wrestling, I'm just adjusting the microphone.
Is there anything else I can do or make or anything? Yeah, nothing other than the wrench. Okay.
Just gotta go do the thing.
Hopefully I don't run into that phantom.
Hopefully.
Okay.
Vital signs green.
I'm hitting you with all the glue. Freaking ridiculous. Whatever.
I would use a med kit.
I'm going to.
As soon as your health regenerates to what it's going to. Yeah, there you go. There you go. All right, everybody. Next time in 3, 2, 1, no.
Pistol!
Oh yeah.
Did you have a pistol?
Yes, I did.
Are you scared?
How do I, like, look down my sights?
You don't.
That's some bullshit right there. By the way, there's the phantom.
Yeah. That's fun. You're getting to some fun.